Wards across the country are up for grabs in by-elections today. One of the most closely watched is Ward 14 under the uPhongolo Municipality in northern Kwazulu-Natal. The DA, meanwhile, will be hoping it can retain its wards in Tshwane. Our reporters Govan Whittles, who is in El Dorado Park, and Tuba Vilane in Avoca Hills in KwaZulu-Natal, are monitoring the situation and giving us an update. Govan, let me start with you. You and I remember how closely contested Johannesburg was in 2016, how people were watching the board there at the IEC Center. Several ward by-elections have happened and they've revealed various narratives, largely in favor of the ANC, despite concerns about how it has run some of the areas, including local government. But, you know, largely it has had good returns. Some areas under the DA leadership and the ANC having a go at those areas and trying to capture those. What's it looking like where you are? Is this part of Ward 7 or is that a different ward?
Yeah, Tulisizo, I'm still in El Dorado Park. Right now I'm in Ward 17. Earlier I was in Ward 18. The difference is really that now I'm in Kliptown. And this is being contested after the Democratic Alliance's ward councillor defected to the Patriotic Alliance. And if you could remember just how consequential these elections were in the last by-elections, which included Rivoli and Lenasia, where the Democratic Alliance and the ANC lost some support, the PA gaining ground and promising that they would unseat the ANC in the city council. That didn't happen because the ANC was able to form an alliance with Al Jamaa in Lenasia, where Al Jamaa also caused an upset and won a ward from the Democratic Alliance. So it does seem like local politics, but they do have some impact. Although this time it would be a minimal impact because these wards would be up for grabs once again in October when the whole country goes to local government elections. So for now, they're really a good indicator of which parties are being favored by which communities and would give the political parties some insight into where to channel their actions, their funds, and of course their campaigning. So let's try to get some of the views once again. I'm joined by two candidates for Ward 17, the ANC and the DA's candidate. Let's begin with Liesel Valu. Liesel, you're representing the ANC, so you're essentially hoping to stage a coup d'etat here and win this ward away from what was the DA. It seems like a contest between the DA and the PA, but tell me about the ANC's prospects and what you expect to happen.
Governed, Ward 17 was governed by the DA for 10 years. Here we are. DA ward councillor walked away. We're not going to keep him responsible for walking away. He must have his reasons why. I am urging community to come out and make your mark today. It is your community that you live in. We, as the ANC, this time around, are not saying give us a chance. Keep the ANC accountable. They are the government of the day. Keep them accountable to deliver within your communities. I thank you.
Why should they vote for the ANC, though?
We are the only party who can make a difference. We are the only party who can make a difference in the lives of many. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. That's Liesel Valu, the candidate for the ANC. Now, Auntie Anne Adams. Auntie Anne, you're coming in here to replace Peter Rafferty as the candidate. And Peter Rafferty, some argue, has taken the support that he had among the community, which he got for the DA, over to the Patriotic Alliance. Do you think that you can win this ward for the DA?
Well, good afternoon. Kawan, we're going to take this ward. The DA is going to make victory tonight. We'll take this ward, but still at the end of the day, it's not a win-win situation. It's taking the ward and work together with all the other parties. I am from this place. I'm staying in Extension 9. I'm from Kliptown. And, you know, Kliptown is a place to be. And really, we're taking the ward.
And just on the issues of Kliptown, there's a significant housing shortage here, as well as major unemployment among the youth. What's your plan for it as the DA?
Okay, my plan at this moment is still to keep the ruling party accountable. The ANC. We have to keep them accountable for the unemployment and for the housing issues. Because Kliptown is an open-air museum. And that's how I want to leave with the youth today. the youth of El Dorado Park. It's not about the youth is a future. They must remember, today, the youth is a present. Things start today with the youth. There's no more future for the youth. The youth are the present. But the DA will make victory today. I'll take you, Kawan.
Thank you so much. Well, Tulisizwe, as you can tell, a lot of deflecting accountability to the city council and to the national government as well. But there are a number of bread and butter issues which people will be voting along, but it does appear that party politics and the manner in which the parties have been engaging each other will influence some of the votes here in Kliptown. I'll be moving around, trying to reach other areas. We're also covering Ennerdale, which is going to a local government or to a by-election. So the next crossing will be there, trying to hear from people on the ground about what it's been like today.
So, Govan, it's interesting that part of the story of the by-election in the area where you are has to do with the DA councillor defecting to the Patriotic Alliance. I'm saying it's interesting in that, it's very similar to the situation that Tuba Vilane finds himself in.